Welcome to Casa Corte, where design is more than style, it's a lifestyle. Today, we're diving deep into the creative mind of Peter Marino, the architectural icon who fuses art, fashion, and interior design like no one else. If you've ever wondered how luxury and edge can coexist in perfect harmony, this episode is for you. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button if you love design as much as we do, and drop a comment below to let us know which Peter Marino project inspires you the most. We read every comment and love hearing from you. This isn't just a video. It's an invitation into a world where bronze sculptures meet black leather walls, where Chanel stores feel like galleries, and where architecture becomes living art. Let's explore how Peter Marino transforms space into story. Peter Marino isn't your typical starchitect. Known for his black leather attire, biker persona, and unapologetically bold aesthetic, he has redefined what it means to be a luxury architect. Yet behind the edgy image is a classically trained talent with a deep respect for art history and design fundamentals. After earning his degree in architecture from Cornell University, Marino began his career under the legendary IMP. But it was his collaborations with Andy Warhol and later with fashion houses like Chanel and Louis Vuitton that truly shaped his artistic path. What makes Marino unique is his ability to blur the boundaries between architecture, interior design, and fine art. He's not just designing buildings, he's curating experiences, each one as richly layered and thoughtfully composed as a master painting. Peter Marino believes that luxury should never be sterile. Instead, it should provoke emotion, encourage interaction, and tell a story. For Marino, edge is not an aesthetic gimmick. It's a philosophy rooted in authenticity and bold expression. His use of unusual textures, unexpected materials, and art as an integral part of the architecture challenges the conventional ideas of refinement. He's constantly asking, how can a space be beautiful and unsettling at the same time? Marino's approach invites us to embrace contrast, soft and hard, light and dark, historical and contemporary. This tension is what gives his work its distinctive energy, its bite, and its soul. One of Marino's most defining traits is his use of fine art, not as decoration, but as an architectural element. He collaborates with renowned artists and commissions bespoke pieces that interact with the structure itself. In many of his projects, a sculpture or painting isn't placed after the fact. It's planned into the floor plan, dictating sightlines, material choices, even lighting schemes. The building becomes a frame for the artwork, and the artwork becomes part of the architecture. Whether it's a Damien Hirst butterfly panel in a boutique or a Richard Serra sculpture anchoring a foyer, Marino's art choices are bold, curated, and deeply tied to the narrative of the space. Peter Marino's material palette is instantly recognizable. Expect brushed bronze, darkened steel, hand-carved wood, and luxe leathers, all meticulously layered to create spaces that are tactile and immersive. Texture is central to Marino's design language. From crocodile-embossed walls to patinated metal ceilings, every surface invites touch. His environments are designed to engage more than just the eye. They demand a physical response. Marino also favors materials that age gracefully. He believes in creating interiors that acquire character over time, developing a lived-in luxury that's authentic, never artificial. Perhaps no partnership defines Peter Marino's legacy more than his work with Chanel. Over decades, Marino has reimagined Chanel boutiques across the globe, crafting spaces that honor Coco Chanel's legacy while infusing them with modern artistic energy. From Tokyo to Paris, his Chanel boutiques feel more like private galleries than retail stores. Each one is unique, incorporating site-specific art and architecture that reflects the spirit of the city and the essence of the brand. Marino's Chanel stores tell a story through design. Quilted wall patterns echo the classic Chanel bag. Pearlescent surfaces nod to Coco's love of jewelry. And curated artworks create a sensory journey for every client who walks in. Peter Marino's residential work is as daring as his retail projects. His private homes for elite clients feature dramatic volumes, custom art installations, and luxurious yet edgy materials. In one Manhattan penthouse, he lined the walls with dark oak and embedded a minimalist fireplace within a monolithic stone slab. It's brutalist, yet serene, powerful, yet intimate. These homes aren't about showing off. They're about creating deeply personal environments where the architecture becomes an extension of the client's identity. Each project is a collaboration between the designer, the client, and the art. Beyond Chanel, Marino has designed flagship stores for Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Fendi, bringing his signature mix of artistry and luxury to some of the world's most iconic fashion houses. Each project is tailored, not templated. At the Louis Vuitton store in Rodeo Drive, he installed a massive glass staircase surrounded by white stone and commissioned works by several contemporary artists to reflect California's cultural energy. What sets Marino apart is how he uses architecture to elevate the brand story. His retail spaces aren't just about selling products. They're about building emotional connections between brand, art, and environment. Marino designs spaces as if they were three-dimensional sculptures. He doesn't just think about floor plans. He thinks about how bodies move through space, how light sculpts surfaces, and how every angle can be a visual composition. In his view, architecture should be cinematic. You enter, and the space unfolds like a narrative, each room revealing a new act, a new tone, a new emotional beat. This sculptural approach results in environments that feel both dynamic and deliberate. Nothing is arbitrary. Every axis, curve, and threshold is carefully orchestrated for impact. Lighting in a Marino design space is never secondary. It's part of the design DNA. Whether it's natural or artificial, light is used to dramatize, accentuate, and transform. He often uses focused spotlights to draw attention to art pieces and soft indirect lighting to highlight textures. The interplay of shadows and reflections becomes a key part of the spatial narrative. By controlling light so precisely, Marino turns every hour of the day into a different experience. A room feels one way at sunrise, entirely different at dusk, like living inside a living painting. Peter Marino is a prolific collaborator. From painters to sculptors, he brings in creatives to enrich his spaces with energy and meaning. He doesn't just place their work, he integrates it. Artists like Anselm Kiefer, Vic Muniz, and Paula Pivi have contributed to Marino's interiors, each bringing a distinct voice that enhances the design's emotional impact. These collaborations speak to Marino's humility and curiosity. He isn't trying to be the only artist in the room. He's building a chorus of creative minds, each contributing to the final masterpiece. While Marino is known for his love of black, he's also a master of bold color when the space calls for it. He uses color strategically to evoke emotion, create contrast, and highlight architectural moments. In one Miami residence, he used high-gloss blue lacquered walls to reflect light like water, blurring the boundary between ocean and interior. In another, deep reds intensified the sense of warmth and intimacy. These color choices are never arbitrary. They're grounded in narrative, context, and emotion. Marino uses color the way a painter would, with purpose and power. Despite his edgy persona, Marino is a student of classical architecture. Proportion, symmetry, and harmony remain at the core of his designs, even when wrapped in leather and steel. You'll often find colonnades, coffered ceilings, and axial plans reinterpreted through a contemporary lens. His buildings have a gravitas and dignity rooted in centuries of architectural wisdom. This fusion of classical rigor and modern materiality gives his work a timelessness. It's not trend-driven, it's rooted in lasting design principles. Many of Marino's clients are collectors, and he takes great care in designing interiors that not only showcase art, but amplify its meaning. He becomes both architect and curator. He considers sightlines, lighting, and scale to ensure each piece feels intentional, not just placed. The result is a fluid dialogue between architecture and artwork. This careful curation turns homes into personal museums, spaces that inspire, stimulate, and evolve over time with the art they hold. In 2021, Marino opened the Peter Marino Art Foundation in Southampton, New York, a public space housing his vast private collection. It's a culmination of his life's passion for blending art and architecture. The foundation includes everything from Renaissance bronzes to contemporary installations, all displayed in a space designed and renovated by Marino himself. It's more than a museum, it's a manifesto, a living expression of Marino's belief that architecture is art and that the two are forever intertwined. Peter Marino's career hasn't been without controversy. Allegations and lawsuits have raised serious questions about conduct in the design world. These moments are part of his legacy, too, and deserve reflection. At the same time, his contributions to architecture and interior design are undeniable. He's opened new doors for the integration of fine art, fashion, and architecture, influencing generations of creatives. The future of design will continue to evolve, but Peter Marino's impact, bold, beautiful, and at times divisive, will continue to provoke, inspire, and challenge us all. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Peter Marino, where edge meets elegance and every space tells a story. We hope you feel inspired to look at design not just as a service, but as an art form. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow design lovers. Don't forget to leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Peter Marino's most iconic works. This has been Casa Corte, where architecture meets artistry. Until next time, stay inspired and stay bold.